We're just gonna wait for some people to get in here because I think it takes a minute for YouTube to kind of push my video out. I guess we can do an outfit of the day for the playback people if you want to go back and watch it. Top is Lululemon. Skirt is from Altered State. It's cute. It's got these little like ruffles in the back. It's a skirt. It's got little shorts underneath of it. And then my shoes are my Nike shoes today. I think my Hoka shoes were hurting my feet, so we switched over to Nike. And my allergies are acting up today. Hi, welcome in. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. My voice is a little crackly this morning. Oh. I'm sleepy. We gotta get some blood pumping this morning. Oh, thanks for the cute little hearts. That was cute. Good morning, welcome in. Happy Monday morning. Hit the thumbs up if you're in here. Tell me where you're from. I'm from Kentucky. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday morning. We're back at it again. Monday morning. I'm well. How are you this Monday morning? Hi, good morning, Eric. My Monday's going well. How about you guys? Where's everybody from? I'm from Kentucky. I always like to start my streams off asking where everybody's from. I don't know how many miles we're walking. I just kind of walk and chat with you guys on live. Usually you're from Ohio. Close, you're close to me. What's everybody's plans today? Are you at work? Are you off work? Yeah, not too far. Yeah. Did you guys have really pretty weather yesterday? It was like 87 degrees yesterday, and this morning it's 43 degrees. I hate that. You're off today. Yeah, you're lucky to have a Monday off. I always liked having Mondays off. I don't know, because it's just a Monday. Yuck. Nobody likes Mondays. What do I have in store today? So I have a YouTube video that I need to do a voiceover for. I also have a YouTube video. I had a company send me some swimsuits, and I guess one was a little bit delayed, so I have to make like a short with that swimsuit that they sent me. I have some OnlyFriends stuff that I have to film for, and that's about it. You like my tattoos? Thank you. Do you have any tattoos? Good morning, Mr. Crazier. I don't know how to say your name, but good morning. Good morning, good morning. We're just walking and talking. I've got nothing new to report on today. It's a Monday morning. Caesar. Gotcha. How's your Monday going? You know, that site where you can go and see me and my friends. I'm so sad. It was so warm and sunny yesterday. I don't know if you can tell. My forehead got sunburnt. I got a little bit sunburnt on my shoulders yesterday, and now it's like back to winter time. There's a window here in front of me. I'm looking out. It's like gray and doom and gloom and really cold this morning. Writing music and playing your guitar. That's cool. I played the piano for a while, and then I tried to take up guitar. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder than piano. Yeah, the weather is deranged. I just want it to be warm and stay warm. Good morning, welcome in. If you're in here, would you mind to hit the thumbs up button too? I've heard that helps out. I have nothing new to report this weekend. You play piano a bit. I mean, I think learning any kind of musical instrument is difficult, but I think if you know how to read music, I think it makes it easier. Did everybody have a good weekend? I went to a race to cheer some people on. I did not run the race. Some people I know ran the race. I cheered them on. Side note, why do runners get up at the butt crack of dawn to run a race? I had to get up at 4:30 a.m. And then yesterday, I did drive out to visit my parents, but I also drove around with the top off my Jeep for a little bit too because the weather was so nice. And I feel like I only have a short period of time to drive with the top off because like we go from really cold to really hot. There's no like in between. So if I don't do it now, it's going to be too hot in the summertime. Late night drives. I don't know, I can hardly see in the dark. Good morning, welcome in. We're not talking about anything important in here. We're just kind of chatting about what we did this weekend, the weather. I told my family about Gerald the dolphin this weekend. Again, if you're not chronically online, you don't. And my parents are older, and my sister's a little bit older, so she doesn't understand Gerald the dolphin. They looked at me like I was crazy. Which maybe the guy that met Gerald the dolphin was crazy too. We don't know. Oh my gosh, that sounds dangerous. Your cat jumping. Why do our cats do that? Like, going downstairs, my cat will run in front of me. And it's either me or her. Yeah, sometimes I think they try to trip us. She lays and waits on the stairs too. Yes. Cats are sneaky. What's your cat's name? Little assassins. I know they are. My cat likes to like peek around the corner and like watch me, and then when I walk past like a wall or something, she'll jump out at me. Tic Tac. That's a cute name. My cat had a name when we adopted her, but I didn't like the name. And then my husband and I just ended up calling her Cat, or Kitty. The sneak attack, I know, they're good about that. She hides and waits for me. I always joke I should start an Instagram account with pictures of my cat because I have tons of pictures of her, like, planning my demise. See, that's the thing about cats. They annoy the heck out of you, but you love them. Kind of like kids, right? Oh, I am so tired this morning. Whew. I also need to do a little cleaning today. Usually Monday's like my cleaning day because I don't do a whole lot over the weekend. We're out doing fun things during the weekend, but I gotta get down and clean today. We have chickens. I grew up on a farm. We had chickens. I loved my chickens. Yeah, you have to watch out for foxes, though. We've had foxes. We've had raccoons. I think we had a weasel one time get into our chickens. It's almost baby chicken season. We have a store here called Tractor Supply. I'm sure you all have them, like, everywhere. And they have, like, baby chickens and baby ducks for purchase. I always like to go look at the baby ducks. I'm feeling lazy today. I have stuff to do, but honestly, I want to be lazy. No, we can't be lazy. We have to do our chores. Foxes are the main predators. Foxes are cute. I know. I'm just not ready to attack the week yet. I gotta get to it. You said you're in the UK. What time is it there? I'm just curious. I think you're a little ahead of us. Yeah, I thought you were a little ahead of us. Yeah, it's 10 to 11 a.m. here, so okay. I was just curious. Break time, tea break time. Do you take your tea with milk and sugar? Just milk. I had someone from Ireland in here say the same thing. I have a window right here. We have so many robins outside in my yard right now. The milk goes in last. Okay. That's what the other person said too. Interesting. I'm gonna have to, we have like so many birds in our backyard, but then they come up on our patio and like make a mess. So what I did last year was I put a fake snake out there, and I think that kind of deterred the birds from coming up there and pooping all over the place. I'm gonna have to do that again this year. I do love the birds, I just don't want them pooping all over where I sit. You're fussy about the tea. I don't know, I watch people on YouTube, and like Americans sometimes, I don't think we drink a lot of tea here, but when they do coffee, they'll put the milk in first and then pour the coffee in on top of the milk. London has lots of birds. I mean, I like them, but they're kind of a nuisance. Like, I'm watching them right now just like hop around. And they're pretty, don't get me wrong, but they're messy. I'm trying to figure out like the YouTube algorithm, because sometimes when I jump on a live, I have like a massive amount of people like jump on here all at once. And then today when I jumped on a live, it's been very quiet, which I appreciate the quiet days, because sometimes we have some weird people come in here when there's a bunch of people that come in all at once. Interesting. Pigeons. Lots of bird talk this stream. Chickens, pigeons, robins. Oh, that's fine if you keep missing them. I try to hop on every day around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, but it just kind of depends. I think Wednesday I have an appointment, so I won't be able to hop on Wednesday, but... And then every Sunday we do Sunday breakfast. Sunday breakfast with the family. Yeah, we have a nice, I think it's funny you guys call it a garden and we say backyard, but yes, it is nice. I have a fun little like swing on my back patio and I like to go sit out there. I like to go sit out there and, I don't know, listen to the birds and swing. I just wish it would warm up just a little bit more. It's a little chilly out there for me today. Yeah, I thought, it gives me something to do, gives you all something to watch. 2 birds, 1 stone. You guys keep me busy while I'm walking. Bats. We have bats sometimes here too, but it's usually in the summertime. And you can't really see them. So I live pretty far out in the country. And so you can't really see the bats unless there's like a street light or something. And usually they fly around the street light. And I'm assuming they're catching the bugs. There's someplace in Texas. I believe it's in Austin. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. But they have all these bats that live under a bridge. And I think at night you can like kayak or take your little paddle boat out into the, I don't know if it's a river. Listen, I don't know. I haven't done my research. But the bats like fly out from under the bridge and there's tons of them. I don't think I would be scared of bats if they were like outside. I wouldn't want a bat in my house. I certainly wouldn't want to be bit by a bat because I think they can carry diseases, but yeah. Oh, you like bats? Yeah, I don't. Again, I certainly wouldn't want one flying around in my house. But I can take them outside. Oh, really? That's interesting. It sounds like when you sell or buy a house here, you have to have a termite inspection. That's interesting. So are bats like prevalent over there? Good morning, Wyatt. You have bats in Florida. I'm well this morning. How are you doing? Someone in government was really into bats. That's really interesting. That's just interesting because when I think of Europe, I would assume like, and like even Florida, I feel like bats, because it's warm, they would be there year round. But in like Europe, I feel like when it's cold, they wouldn't be as prevalent. Because I don't notice them here when it's cold. Interesting. Yeah, I only really notice bats around here like in the summertime when it gets warm. That is interesting. You're still in bed, Wyatt? Today must be your day off. You're lucky if you got a Monday off. I always loved having Mondays off. Oh, okay. No worries. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. And I know Stubborn Horse was just talking about having their afternoon tea. I'm ready for my morning cup of coffee. I like my coffee with a little cream and sugar. It doesn't matter which order the milk goes in first. I'm not picky. I can put the milk in first or I can put the milk in last. My brewing method. I have, well, I have not a Keurig, the thing that brews espresso shots, and then I just have a coffee pot. I did have a Keurig. I didn't really care for it that much. I like the old-fashioned coffee pot. Exercising is good for your heart. It is there. How's your Monday going? Twilight, bats are everywhere. Well, I was saying there's that place in Austin, Texas where they like hide under the bridge and then at twilight they fly out from under the bridge. So I don't know, do bats hide like under bridges and stuff? Oh, that's some scientific coffee and tea talk there. That's interesting. You're good, Bear. Thank you. I'm well too. Thank you. The bats hang out under the bridge with maybe. I don't know. Hey guys, if you're in here, would you mind to hit the thumbs up button too, please? I've heard that helps out a lot. Caves under the highway bridges, and you really like that. Yeah, caves especially. I know you guys have seen Scooby-Doo, the beginning where the bats fly out of the cave. Oh, you used to love Scooby-Doo. I liked the live action version in like the early 2000s. I thought that was funny. Scooby-Doo Zombie Island was my jam back in the day. In fact, I do still like to put that on the TV around Halloween time. I think it's fun. Zombie Island was actually scary. Oh, now there's a cardinal in my backyard. Okay, do you guys, bird talk, do you guys remember, is this a thing, like if you see a cardinal, it's supposed to be like a memory of a person from the past? Do y'all believe that? To be fair, I think these cardinals live in our backyard. There's like a male and a female, and I always see them back here. Now comes the portion of the walk where I talk about how hot I am, and I should have put my hair up. Thanks, Bear. I hope you have a good Monday, too. Thanks for stopping by. I should have put my hair up. It's getting warm. Alternative. So Wyatt vlog. I need to know, do you actually vlog? Do you have videos on your channel? And an alternative to sugary drinks. I don't know. I drink a lot of Coke Zero. But I mean, I do like my coffee with some sugar. Yeah, stubborn horse. That is lots of bird lore. That's interesting, though. Hibiscus tea. Is that a non-sugary drink? Hibiscus tea. My tea knowledge is not great. Being from the South, we have sweet tea. I will have the occasional Earl Grey tea, breakfast tea. You do post a lot of stuff here. You wouldn't go. What kind of stuff do you post? Now I'm curious. I post a lot of random stuff too. Hibiscus tea is zingy and good for your blood pressure. Okay. Interesting. I like peppermint tea sometimes in the winter time. Well, usually just around Christmas time. Okay, you do have a lot of this and that on your channel, Wyatt. That's cool though. if you're really interested, they're down below. So you discovered hibiscus tea in Egypt, and you add a bit of honey to it. Yeah, I guess the natural sweetness of the honey. Okay, interesting. You have a science channel. Well, upload some more on your science channel. I don't know, I've seen like, I don't watch a ton of science-y channels, but there's some cool stuff you could upload. Going back to the tea, and somebody was talking about they discovered hibiscus tea in Egypt. I was watching a TikTok of a girl, and she was going like in the pyramids. I didn't realize they were that, like she was like bent over and like walking upstairs. And it was like just wall to wall people. I don't think I could go in a pyramid. That's too claustrophobic for me. I don't even think she went all the way up. I think she ended up turning around halfway up because it was too tight and she got scared. I don't blame her. I think seeing the pyramids from the outside would be enough for me. Yeah, parts of them, but then I've seen like other TikTok videos where it's like the tight little staircases and then it opens up into like a giant room. So that's interesting. But I feel like you gotta squeeze through the tiny staircases to get to the giant room. Yeah, I have heard there's lots of street like vendors and stuff. You used to build rockets from scratch? You must be smart, because I wouldn't even know how to do that. I feel like in school one time we built a hobby rocket in science class and took it outside and shot it up into the air. That's neat. That's so neat, Stubborn Horse, about the pyramids. Yeah, I bet it would be nice where it's a lot less touristy. You probably hold the world record for the fastest shipping tube going a mile high. That sounds dangerous, Wyatt. Shield your eyes. gone quiet again. I don't have much to say on this Monday morning. I did put dinner in the crock pot, so I at least have what we're having for dinner figured out. Good morning, Box. You're in Lexington. I know, the cats took the big L yesterday. You're working your way towards doing, yeah, you should restart up your science channel. I think that would be fun. What's for dinner? I just put a pork loin in the crock pot. It was one of those little already seasoned ones, so I didn't have to do much work. I just put it in the crock pot with a little chicken broth so it doesn't stick. And then we'll probably just have a salad and maybe a baked potato on the side. What part of Europe do you live in, Stubborn Horse? Are you close to London? Close to the city, but it's rural. Okay. You live out of the microwave. Yeah, I feel like the Florida country is kind of swampy. Okay, about 25 minutes. I am jealous of your all's like public transportation. Yeah, get back to work, Stubborn Horse. Thanks for chit-chatting. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Enjoy your cup of tea. Thank you for being here. Wyatt, what part of Florida do you live in? We go to St. Augustine quite a bit. Honestly, we only really go there for the Night of Lights. Yeah, we don't have public transportation. It's pretty rural where I live too. There's one guy on here and he was saying he walked to work. I'm jealous of people that can like live in a walkable city. The Panhandle West. Okay. I bet you also get some cold weather there too, don't you? We go to Key West too, and we were chatting with some like local people that have lived in Key West, and they were saying like, if you're gonna move to Florida, you have to move below Sarasota, I guess, or it gets pretty cold there in the wintertime. I'm in Kentucky, so we're cold here. The Gulf. Yeah, it does get a little bit cold. Yeah. I mean, your cold's probably not like our cold. you grew up in Michigan. Michigan cold is probably a whole different cold. Okay, yeah, I get it. We had somebody in here from Canada the other day and they were like, I think it was like 40 degrees below zero in March. Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, my husband and I have talked about moving to Florida because I don't like the cold here. But honestly, I feel like St. Augustine still gets cold. We've talked about Jacksonville and St. Augustine, but I feel like all those are still cold. Cold-ish. Okay, I think I'm gonna hop off here. I'll do a quick OOTD if you want to watch the whole video in the playback. My top is from Lululemon. My skirt is from Altered State. I think it's cute. And my shoes are just some Nike shoes. I think I'm gonna hop off here. What's the weather like today? It's 43 degrees today, Wyatt. It was 87 degrees yesterday. My forehead got sunburnt yesterday and now it's doom and gloom and cold again. Not ideal. I'm just ready for it to get warm and stay warm. Yeah, thanks, Wyatt. I appreciate you. I try to get on every day at 10:30, so catch me if you can. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye, guys.